How disappointing was it the other night? Obviously, you were 2-0 up, and with the game, finishing it up. What does that mean for you guys, and how did that feel?
Yeah, definitely disappointing we couldn't continue the game. I think that was the first game this season, though, you've really seen us play like Sydney FC, so I think it was really big for our confidence and to go 2 goals up. We didn't concede in the first half. Obviously, we would have liked to continue that in the second half, but we're hopeful that the game stands and the APL makes a decision. Hopefully, we'll hear back soon, but I think overall, as disappointing as it was not to finish, it was a really big step for us and massive for us.
And you girls haven't ever missed finals, and you're sitting 10th on the ladder. How can you turn things around?
Yeah, I think for us, it's a similar focus we had last year. It's not paying attention to the results, not paying attention to the standings, just paying attention to what we bring to training and what we bring to the game every day. I think that's a huge emphasis that Ante takes, is just doing the right things, being super disciplined, making the right decisions on the field, making the right decisions off the field, working really hard, having each other's backs, and I think as long as we continue to do those things, we'll continue to climb in the ladder.
And you're playing alongside Nat. How is she being?
Oh my gosh, playing next to Nat is amazing. I feel so lucky and honored that I get to play next to her. She's an amazing player. She just raises the level every single day at training, and getting to play next to her, but also to learn from her, not just from her on the field, but off the field. She's obviously been at the club for a long time, and she's a really incredible leader. So just having the opportunity to play next to somebody and get to learn from somebody and have someone of that as a friend like Nat has been really, really amazing.
And you have Mariners up next, so it's a massive game. What do you make of them?
Yeah, Mariners is a super great team. Their front line is amazing, their middle's amazing, and their back line's amazing, including their goalkeeper. So it's just a really solid team. I think we always get really excited for that game. They're a really tough opponent, very physical. So just knowing we have to win our individual battles and be ourselves as we go forward for the game.
I know you said that you're trying not to look at the table, and it's just basically looking at what you can bring to training every week. But I mean, this game in particular, in terms of final series qualification, is really big because they're in the spot that Sydney FC needs to be. Is that, you take that into the game for motivation, I suppose?
I think honestly we're just as motivated whether we were at the top of the table right now or at the bottom. I think our motivation doesn't change. I know I personally don't really like to look at the standings. I believe in Ante's philosophy and kind of try to live by that, and if we do our job, we do the right things, we stay disciplined, we'll get the results we need. And so it is obviously a situation Sydney FC hasn't been in before, so that is motivating, but I don't think our motivation is any different than it would be if we were sitting at the top of the table.
Just a word on 2 of the younger girls for their performances on Wednesday night, Indy and Maddie. Not to mention obviously the rest of the team, but in particular for girls so young, the way they are playing at the moment, it must be a real boost for the whole team.
Yeah, they've been massive for us. I mean, I think you saw them play a pretty big role with us last year, and they've stepped into even bigger roles, and to be able to do that and step into that responsibility at such a young age is really, really amazing. And to know that they have such bright futures ahead of them is really awesome. I think it just really brings the level of play up and motivates you as a player playing beside them. When you see them dribbling and taking players on, creating opportunities for other people, it's really a joy to watch, but also really awesome to be a part of and get to play next to them.
You were here last year when we played the same fixture in the semi-final at Leichhardt, and there was that amazing 7,000 crowd, which is probably I think it was the second highest of the season. What would it be like to get a similar attendance this weekend at Leichhardt?
Oh, it would be amazing. I think the fans, especially the Cove, are basically the 12th man. Anytime you go to Leichhardt, truthfully, whether it's 7,000 or 500, you can feel the energy from the fans. Obviously, the more that are there, the more energy you feel, but our fans are such a huge part of our success, and we're super grateful to them, especially last week, or on Wednesday, sticking out the rain for us and showing up no matter what, and even going to away games. So it would be really amazing to see as many fans as we can get out.
Yeah, just one final question on Lucy Johnson, who's had a bit of bad luck with injury in the past year or so, but now she's come into the team and is on fire, scoring goals. Have you ever seen 3 goals like that in successive games?
Oh my gosh, Lucy's absolutely on fire. I think she's a player, despite the injuries that she's had, whenever she was in the squad, whenever she's at training, kind of like I've spoke about everybody else, but she just really raises the level. She works so hard, she'll cover for you. She does the work in defense, but she also does the work in offense. So to see her putting away goals that she puts away all the time in training, getting that success in the games has been so exciting, and it's a massive driving force for our team right now and a massive place of confidence for us as well. You just know, get the ball to Lucy and she'll make something happen, whether it's a goal or setting someone else up for an opportunity. She's been a huge catalyst for our attack and honestly on the defensive side for us as well.